Hello, I'm going to try to teach you how to braid palms. Tomorrow is Palm Sunday. We went to church tonight, and I've always liked to braid my palms into a heart shape like this. This is something that my mom taught me how to do, and I'm going to try to teach you. So try to get two palms fairly similar in size. These are drying out on me, so I'm kind of having a hard time doing this. These things are okay to save, these little layers, so save them if you can. These are blessed, so I don't ever throw anything like that in the garbage. You keep them or burn them. So I just don't put them in the garbage. You're going to want to have palms that you can open up. Try to keep the bottom together. So I open them on the top like this to about right there. See, I leave about 4 inches. Okay. You take the top one and bend this like this. So it goes that way. Okay. This one, open it up again. This is kind of a thicker one than the other one, so it might be a little hard to braid, but leave about 4 inches on the bottom of that one together as well. And then I leave less on that one. I take this end and I stick it in here so that when I'm all done, I'll tie that together so it lays nice. So this one, I take and I put one down and and one to the side. Okay, I'm gonna lift I want to show you something. You see how I have them just enough room to fold them over? So there, this one will go here, this one will go on top of here, okay? Don't worry about this bottom piece. You can tie that when you're all done. Okay? Then, I just tuck that in there. I start by coming down with the top one. And I leave room. You see that right there? So that this one at the end will be able to go in there. So I leave this size of a frond right there. So this was one down, this next one over like that, this one over like that, and the last one, this one, I'm going to take and I'm going to put it right through that first loop I left like that, and then pull it tight. And it's forgiving. It's not quite perfect. That's okay. Nothing in life but God is perfect. All right. That was my first one around. So I'm going to do it again. You always want to start with one that just went over. So I will start with this one. And we kind of go the opposite way now. So I'm going to bend 1. 2, 3, and this is going to be my 4th one, so I need to make this a little bit wider so I can tuck it in. I'll get it tight when I'm done. Oops. And I tuck that one through. That's what holds. That one's my one that holds them all. I tighten it up again. Okay? And let's start again. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. That 4th one's gonna go in the first loop. These are really stiff. They're not you need to do it right away after you get your palms, because they get so stiff afterwards. Okay. Tighten it up a little bit. Can you see where I'm at there? I'm gonna go again. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one, oops, my hand is in the way. The fourth one, I'm gonna stick through this loop, just like that. They're starting to kind of come apart. I want to save that. I want that to go through there. There we go. And then tighten it up. Okay. You're starting to make this little weave on the sides. They end up looking like that when you're done. All right, we'll keep going. 1, oops, I'm starting from the wrong one. 1, I'm gonna leave the loop. 2, 3, there's my little loop, because I'm gonna stick this one through. 4. There's, as long as you're keeping them so that the last one holds the first one down, you end up with this nice basket weave. So, okay. This one's getting really short. I'm not gonna have enough room to make these very tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's pretty much near the end, so I'll have to stop there. Give them all a little tug. Make my little patch a little tighter. Some people like to leave them like this, because that's kind of in the shape of a cross. But I like to tie mine just to keep them tight. So I'm going to tie it really quick and show you. Oops, that didn't want to stay in there. I like to tuck that together. I'll show you in the end what I do with that. But since this one is so long, my palms weren't exactly the same size, I'm going to tie that one first. You can, there's no rhyme or reason to this. You just do what works for you and the palm you have. But I tie that, kind of press it down so it'll stay that way when it dries. And then take the last two, cover it, and tie them as well. This one I might have to make a double knot through it just to make sure that it stays. This one didn't end up as pretty on top as some of the other ones have. But the longer palms you have, the better they braid. So this one did not get very long at all. I'm kind of bummed about that. But I will take, he didn't want to stay in there either. He's supposed to go like this. That's because this one was so much wider than the other one. But then I take these extra fronds that I have, and you can wrap it around here to keep those together. That one did not turn out as well. I think my palms were not matched. So it just goes to show, even if not everything is perfect, this end turned out pretty. You can still do it. This is another one I braided. I like the top on this one. I think that turned out nice. And then this one's my favorite because the green and the yellow is so pretty on the palm. My mom always said, these are for married couples. You blend 2 palms together like a married couple blending with the blessing of God. And then I kept it flat in the back so that you can hang this on a holy picture. Tuck it behind a holy picture. And that is how you make hearts with 4 chambers, just like a regular human heart, out of your palms. Good luck.